The house loomed, a skeletal giant against the dying light. It perched at the edge of town, shrouded in whispers and shadows. Emma shivered, clutching her jacket tighter. She never wanted to come here, but the dare had been issued and backing down wasn't an option. Her friends huddled near the sidewalk, their laughter strained in the stillness. They'd dared her to find her phone, the one she'd foolishly left behind earlier. A test of courage, they called it. A ticket to prove she wasn't scared. Taking a deep breath, Emma pushed through the creaking gate. The air grew cold, heavy with the scent of damp earth and decay. Each step towards the house felt like walking into the mouth of a beast. The front door groaned open, revealing a cavernous hallway swallowed by darkness. Emma fumbled for her flashlight, its beam a frail defense against the oppressive gloom. Dust lay thick on every surface, undisturbed by time. She crept forward, her footsteps echoing unnervingly in the silence. Cobwebs brushed against her face, clinging like ghostly fingers. The air hung heavy, thick with the weight of unseen eyes. Each room she passed was a portrait of decay. Furniture draped in dusty sheets, wallpaper peeling like sunburned skin. It was a place frozen in time, haunted by memories Emma couldn't begin to imagine. A faint glimmer caught Emma's eye. She swept the beam across the floor, revealing a tarnished silver picture frame half hidden under a pile of debris. Curiosity overriding her fear, she bent down and picked it up. The photo showed a young family, their faces blurred by age. A man, a woman and a little girl, all with hauntingly sad eyes. They stood on the steps of this very house, their smiles strained, as if sensing the darkness that awaited them. As Emma stared at the photo, a faint sound reached her ears, a child's voice, thin and reedy, whispering through the silence. It seemed to emanate from her pocket, from her phone. But that was impossible. Her phone had no battery left. Trembling, Emma pulled out her phone. The screen remained stubbornly dark, yet the voice persisted. It spoke of shadows and cold, of being trapped within these walls. A wave of icy fear washed over Emma, chilling her to the bone. Suddenly, a cold gust of wind slammed the door shut behind her. The flashlight flickered and died, plunging her into absolute darkness. Panic welled up, choking her with its icy grip. She spun around, searching for the source of the voice, for anything familiar in the suffocating darkness. But there was nothing, only the sound of her own ragged breathing and the frantic thumping of her heart. Then she saw them, faint figures, shimmering like heat haze, emerging from the shadows. The family from the photo, their eyes fixed on her with an unnerving intensity. The little girl reached out, her spectral hand passing through Emma's arm. Emma stumbled back, a scream frozen in her throat. The figures drifted closer, their forms solidifying, their expressions a mixture of sadness and unsettling hunger. They were trapped here, bound to this house, and now so was she. The child's voice whispered in her ear, no longer coming from the phone, but from somewhere deep inside her head. It spoke of joining them, of becoming part of their eternal family. Panic gave way to a chilling resignation. Emma felt her own form flickering, her reflection in the dusty mirror becoming translucent. The house was claiming her, drawing her into its embrace. She could no longer feel her body, her fear fading into a strange sense of acceptance. This house, with its sorrow and secrets, was now her prison, her eternity. As the last vestiges of her former life slipped away, her phone, clutched tightly in her hand, suddenly sprang to life. On the screen, a single word flickered: help, before dying once more. But it was too late. Emma was gone. Lost to the shadows, another voice whispering on the wind.